All right, there we go. Now let's just go live on Instagram here. All right. All right, perfect. Okay, here we go. All right, everyone, welcome into the training. Happy Thursday. Let's see who we have coming in here. We've got, if you are new to Dubb, please put a 1 in the chat, along with your industry, if you don't mind. If you're new to Dubb, please put a 1 if you're just like on the free trial or you just started recording videos and you're getting to kind of know your way around a little bit. And please put a 2 if you're returning. That would be great. I see some of the names that are returners, which is awesome to always have people come back in, which is very cool. All right, let's see. We've got, let me see here. Alicia, we've got Sean, Joshua. Okay, great. David, 1, perfect. Okay, so let me see this right here. Sean. Okay, Sean. Let me just come over and say hi to you really quick, Sean. Sean Bates, if you want to unmute and just say hi. Kind of like to say hi just to the new folks coming in. Hey, Sean.
Hello, how are you?
Good to meet you.
Very good to be here.
Yeah, what's your industry, Sean? What do you do?
I am the owner of Hammerlock Wrestling. I'm looking for my camera.
Oh, it's off for these things. We just got you on audio for the trains. Yeah. So that's awesome. So what you just send it out to your prospects, client kind of all the above?
Yeah, just trying to figure out how to get sponsors and get their word out for sales of our tickets to our shows.
That's great. Yeah, no, well, we're going to go through the live trainings here. We do we run through the basics of different ways to record with Dubb. We give kind of strategy advice on each one as we go along. So what I'm going to do is kind of run through the basics here. And then it's about just taking the use case, what we're going to talk about in a little bit. So if it's getting people to come to the show, do you have like email lists? Do you do social posts and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, social posts in the towns that we go to.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, we do with Dubb, we have our own little strategy we do with social. So I'll mention that when we come to that part.
That was good. Thanks.
Yeah, good to meet you, Sean. And let's see who else was new here. Alicia, Alicia Franklin. Let's see. Let me come over to you if you want to say hello. Let me see if I can find you on here. There we go. If you want to unmute and say hi, feel free. If not, if you're busy on your side, that's totally good.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Good to meet you.
Thank you very much. I'm new. I just was on, doom scrolling on Facebook and I saw this. I am thinking about becoming a content provider.
Nice.
Just easing into it slowly, and I'm just looking for editing tools. So
very cool.
Thought I'd check this out.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Certainly.
Hey, sometimes there's a good ending to doom scrolling. You know what I mean? Hopefully it's a good ending in here.
There
Thanks,
you go.
Appreciate it. Let's see. I saw some other ones in here. I think Joshua. Josh, if you can hear me okay, let me come over to you. If you want to unmute Joshua, you can if you'd like.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
Hey, good to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
So financial services, just investing, what does that kind of look like as far as on your side?
Yeah, retirement planning specifically. So investments, cash flow planning,
okay,
long-term care, that sort of thing.
Okay. And did you do a lot of LinkedIn outreach? Is it email lists, referrals, kind of all the above, or what's kind of your main outreach?
We have some different media channels that we utilize, like radio, YouTube. Yeah. So really a whole slew of things that my firm uses. I just got set up on this to start doing some intro videos to clients that I'll be taking over for.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah, we have there's a guy that uses Dubb. He does financial advice here in LA. And he has this really cool setup where his camera's off to the right. And he has these little puppets, the bull and the bear for the market. And he always opens it up with that. It's pretty cool. So not that you have to go to that degree, but just it's all about kind of just bringing your personality, whatever's coming forward, that's kind of the biggest thing. Any questions, Josh, before we start?
No questions.
All right, cool. Good to meet you.
As well.
And let's see. I saw another one there. David. If you want to say hi, David, let me come over to you. If you want to say hello, I saw immigration is your industry. Hey, David.
Hey, hi.
Hey, good to meet you.
Same.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. What do you think about using Dubb for? Client outreach, prospecting, client comm, all the above?
Probably all that. Yeah.
Great.
I was looking into MailChimp, but then at the same time, it's a lot of people actually love their phones.
Yeah.
So if we can send a message by phone, all that. I think is WhatsApp included? Can I send by WhatsApp?
Yeah. You could drop them in there. Yep.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I just I think I log in the middle of the night. So this is me exploring.
Great. Well, hey, welcome into the exploration.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Good to meet you, David. And I think we had one other person that was new. I think, let me see. I think it was Kelton, cybersecurity. Let me come over to you, Kelton. Let me find you on here. Let's see. There you are. Kelton, if you want to unmute, you can say hi if you want to.
Hi there.
Hey, good to
How's
meet
it
you.
going?
So cybersecurity. So what's kind of the outreach there? LinkedIn outreach to folks, or you got email lists, or what does that kind of look like for you?
A little bit of everything. So I've been doing a lot of LinkedIn, a lot of email prospecting.
Okay.
I'm fairly new, so I got assigned a pretty decent sized territory and just kind of trying to figure out the best way to tackle it.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of the the big thing with Dubb is that the specific messaging for certain parts of the audience. We're going to talk about that too, but I would imagine with cybersecurity, do you have a certain industry that does better than others, or are you kind of just doing the broad strokes across different industries?
So we're very, very specialized in dental,
Oh,
orthodontics,
okay.
like DSOs.
Yep. Okay. I would say, we're going to talk about use cases in a bit, but I was talking to this other gentleman that was in a similar, I think, industry where, especially when you reach out to dentists or doctors, it's really kind of making a connection with probably the office manager first. And then kind of how does that affect, like if you don't have the proper cybersecurity in place, how does that eventually affect the dentist that's doing his work or his or her work, like so they can visualize what that means. So a lot of times if you say cybersecurity, the dentist's like, well, I'm working on some molars here. What does that exactly mean? You know what I mean? Like you almost have to kind of meet them where they are, So,
Totally.
Yeah. Well, it's good to meet you, Kelton. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat and then we'll keep moving.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then Julie, I saw your message in here. Looks like you're new as well. Let me come over to you, Julie. Let's see. Hey, Julie. Let's see. I think I unmuted you if you want to. Let's see.
Hello, can you
Hey.
hear me?
Yeah. What's up, Julie? How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
So what
I'm
brings
a
you our
life
way?
coach I'm a life coach and speaker,
Oh, cool.
and I'm trying to get my message out.
Yep.
And looking for ways to doing it. So I came across this through like a Facebook ad or something, I guess.
Oh, nice. Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of live events, Julie? Do you speak in person a lot, or what do you do you do any of
Yeah,
that?
well, I'm just now getting started, so yes, I do want to do live events,
Okay.
but well, start out online. And I am, because I want to get my business going, focused on coaching moms with their daughters
Oh, great.
to help them overcome social media.
That's
And
great.
yeah, so we're gonna do like online meetings and just help educate moms on different things.
Yeah. No, that's great. I guess, a lot of the strategy there, the groups they have online, kind of reaching out to those groups, checking with the admin of the groups, if you can kind of share some things in there, kind of trying to connect with them. And then if you end up doing like where you have like a webinar where you meet a bunch of the moms in there, you can always record the webinar, obviously, and then you can distribute it with Dubb to them after. Where you record a Dubb video,
Oh,
it's in a
okay.
playlist. Yeah, so that would be a good use case. And then you also could do, when you start doing live events, there's a cool part of the mobile app that I'm going to show in a little bit that you can use for live events. So that'd be pretty neat too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, good to meet you, Julie.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so let's get moving here and we will start to show what's going on. Okay. All right, let me share my screen here and let's walk through everything and we'll give some examples as we kind of move. All right, let me share my screen here and here we go. Okay. So when you think about Dubb in general, you think about what does a video look like when you send it to someone? So when someone gets a Dubb video, it's going to look like this. It's going to be an animated preview of first 3 seconds. So when you hit record with Dubb, it's going to send them an animated video GIF preview of the first 3. So whatever you're doing for the first 3 seconds, that's what's going to be repeating as the preview. Now you can inside Dubb with editing slide it to a different part of the video if you like it better visually, or you can upload your own thumbnail. So you do have those options, but to be efficient when you're recording these things, when you hit record, why not be ready, for the first 3 seconds? There are different ways to record with Dubb. This one right here that you're visually looking at is done with the webcam inside of the platform. So right from there, and I have the Dubb mobile app on my phone, and there's a little whiteboard feature where I can type. I think it's like 30 something characters, 4 or 5 words, and I'm able to type a message right on there. So that's what this form is right here. But before you record anything on Dubb, in terms of how to record, which I'm going to show in a second, you want to think about what your hook is. Because see how I've written on there, what's your hook? That's what you want to figure out. So if you use ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, if you use Auto right here in the Dubb dashboard, right up here at the top, our AI guide, if you use this, the question you want to ask is go into chat and say, this is my ICP, my ideal client profile. This is the person or group that I'm reaching out to. This is why I'm reaching out. This is what I want them to do when I'm done reaching out. And I need a hook. I need a 4 to 5, 5 to 6 word hook that's going to get them to want to click on my video, but it's related to the challenge or the piece of information that I'm trying to convey to that person. You also can jump into chat and say, within the industry that you're in, what's the #1 challenge right now in 2026 as we're going here, and related to what you have? Because a lot of the times when people get these videos, instead of jumping out of the gate with a sales pitch, it's jumping out of the gate with valuable information or a question that you have that's going to make them want to click on this thing. So that's what you want to figure out with the AI first, then give it a human pass, and then kind of say, hey, make some adjustments or make the changes that you want. And then once you have the hook figured out, then you're like, okay, how am I going to visually represent that when I send it? So this one here, like I said, is a webcam version holding up the mobile app with the whiteboard. Very straightforward. You can see the message right there. If you wanted to also do from the webcam just a virtual background, you can do that as well. So you can have a virtual background of a person's profile like you see here. It could be an update. It could be a website. It could be a screenshot of an action they took. It could be an article you want to share. Anything that's going to give context, you can have it behind you. You also can do a combination of both, where I could have the image behind me, and I also at the same time can hold up the phone as well with the messaging. So with real estate, a lot of real estate folks like to do that because you can have a property behind you and you can have the address right there if they're interested in something, or a fun fact about the property or something they want to know. But for any industry, it's a choice of just the virtual background, just the phone, or use a combination of both, and they'll be able to get that messaging. Now, you also have a style where you can do this. You can do screen recording. So this right here was done with the Dubb Chrome extension, which is a browser-based screen recorder. And this can go on top of any website that you want to be on top of. So right here, as an example, it's, real estate market update. You can tell that's what it is. You see the title. I got the little annotations pointing towards the bubble. And you'll notice inside the bubble, I have that additional message with my phone. Now, if I didn't have that and I was waving and pointing, that works. But why not add an additional hook inside of there? Because I know it's a market update, but there's been a big change in the market. So whatever your industry is, think about that additional message that you can have right there that'll add to it. But this is a browser-based screen recorder, so it can be on top of any website where you want to walk someone through something. There's also a non-browser-based screen recorder called the Dubb desktop app. Now, the Dubb desktop app is like a drone that can fly on top of anything on top of your computer. So whether it's a Canvas slide, document, browser here, whatever it is, video, this can go on top. And you'll notice in this preview here, I'm zoomed in. I pulled up the website and I'm zoomed into a certain part of it. So you can crop around things. So the desktop app has some really kind of cool nuanced options. So when I show the two back to back, you'll be able to see the difference. You also have the Dubb mobile app. So the mobile app does same thing. You can drop a screenshot behind you, just screen grab on your phone, put it behind you. You can do some text like you see right here. You also can put the hook that we just talked about, the hook above your head, below, different font size, whatever you want, move it around, wherever you'd like to put it there. And you also have on here picture in picture, which is very popular with real estate folks because it uses 2 cameras on the phone and you can show what's in front of you and you can be on the screen like this as well. But non-real estate related, if you're at a live event or at a function or seminar, whatever it is, and you want to show the crowd what's going on, you can kind of narrate and say what's happening and then send that video out to people. You also can show something on your computer. So if I had a website pulled up and I had my phone, I could go picture in picture and then lean into it like this, and it's going to show the website or whatever I want to show, and I'm going to be on the video as well. You could also do, if you're hanging out with someone, you want to do a quick social post where you're kind of asking them questions. You could have them sit across from you, film them, and then you're on the camera with them. You could also do that if you're in person for a video testimonial. If you're just with a client and they want to say something nice really quick, you could ask them something and they could say that. So there's a lot of neat options you can get with these different visual types that you've just saw. Now, regardless of the visual type you do choose when you decide what it is, when they get the Dubb video and they click on it, it's all about their experience here. So this is called the preset in Dubb terms. This is a customized landing page that's generated. So when they land here, it's going to have your logo to the top left. It's going to have the initial video you've created right here in the middle. And then there's going to be playlist videos that are going to play directly after the video that has been created. Now, the power of the playlist is obviously, more information from an educational standpoint, but it also enables you to record a video one time. That's basically your pitch video, a minute, minute and a half. Why should someone go with you? Your background, services, product, whatever it is, that's your chance to really pitch. Now, the reason we have that here in the playlist is because these initial videos should really be about what we talked about, that hook, that purpose, that value, that information that you're giving someone. 30 to 40 seconds, get in, get out, and then have them take an action at the end by telling them to take a next step. And that way, secondarily, it's more about you and the solution that you have, and it's more about providing this insight that they need that really kind of hooks them into the next video that's going to play right after. And if you do have video testimonials, this is a really good spot to have them. Below here, you have your call to action buttons, your CTAs. What would you like someone to do after they've consumed the content above? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Probably the most popular button in sales. But do you want them to visit your website? Do you want them to download a document, a guide, a listening agreement, a contract? Do you want them to email you back? Do you want them to fill out a form? Do you want a link to an external form? Do you want them to check out a case study, leave you a review? There's a number of options that you can have down here. If you have multiples, I would go in order of importance from left to right, because obviously you're going to mention at the end of the video, hey, if you want to book a time, and they click the button below to book a time in my calendar, and that'll be the first button that they see. Now, if you don't have video testimonials, or you do and you want a more convenient way to get them instead of meeting in Zoom and having it edited and all that good stuff, what you can do is use this button right here, reply with video. So you can send a video out to someone like this and have that button below it. So I could say, hey, this is Rob from Dubb. Thank you so much for using the platform. I would love to get a video testimonial from you. It's super easy. You don't have to download anything. It's not complicated. Just click the reply with video button below and let me know what you think about the platform. Or whatever questions you would ask, they send it back to you. You get a notification inside of Dubb that you got a video reply, and then you just make it part of the playlist, just like this. And then the last part over here is your AI assistant off to the right. We call this SIA, a Sales Interactive Assistant. And it's not a necessity that you have it on the page. It's a choice. You don't have to have it. But we've got good feedback from it since we implemented it, where when someone lands here, maybe they're thinking about doing this next step, but maybe they have questions in real time. So you can come over here. You can have up to 20 FAQs that you can create. 3 of them would show. You can ask the AI a question. And when the AI gives its answer after it's done its research, it's going to keep the momentum going. So it's going to give the answer, and then it's going to push for your desired outcome. So see how SIA gives the answer here, and then it says at the end, you can book a time with Rob. So it wants to give the answer, but keep moving. Now, the AI is educated inside of Dubb in a couple ways. One, with individual website pages where it will physically learn what's in text on those pages. And then also a PDF that you can upload. So you can do one or the other or both, and it will be properly educated on what you want it to know, which is really important. And these preset landing pages in general, you should have a preset landing page for different segments of your audience. So if I was doing, let's just say, if I was working in the financial realm and I worked with probate and maybe I did investing, I would want to have different landing pages for both. If I was in coaching and consulting and I had different industries, I would want different pages for those different industries. Same thing with real estate, buyers, sellers, FSBOs, expireds, recruitment, employers, candidates, insurance, mortgage. If there's any different segment of your audience that has different requirements and different ways you would talk to the audience, you want to have different preset landing pages for that. And when you're on a paid plan with Dubb, one of the first things we do is our team meets you in Zoom and helps you set up these pages with the buttons, the AI, all the good stuff in there. So you're ready to go. And then all of this is tracked. So when you do send a Dubb video out, are they opening the email? Are they watching the video? If they are, what's the watch percentage? Are they clicking on any of the buttons? Are they interacting with the AI? All of this helps you follow up in a really smart way. Now, in terms of recording these, how would we record these different kinds? So if we start here with this one from the webcam, how would we do this? So inside of Dubb, at the top of the dashboard, there's this little red camera icon that sits right up here. So when you select this, it's going to open up your webcam. Now, if we want to get the message, how I was holding up the whiteboard, you're going to get the Dubb mobile app on your phone. And when you have the Dubb mobile app, this is what it's going to look like. And you're going to select this little square at the top with the person in the corner. So when you select that, that's where you're going to type. And that's where you're going to type your hook that we talked about before. So you type it and turn it, and it's going to be right here. And that's where you'll be able to use it. Now, if you want to get a virtual background behind you, just go below, select virtual background, go to your photos, and then upload into here any screenshots that we talked about, properties, articles, websites, profiles, whatever it is. And then you're creating a library of images that you can have behind you. Select the one that you want, and then it's right there. And then you want to make sure that you have a good front light. I got a ring light in front of me right now, but you could have natural light if it's really good, or both. And if you're going to talk with your hands, I would keep them within your shoulders, because if you go out here, you're gonna lose them in the soup. So I would stay right in here. Now, we also have the option for a teleprompter. So every Dubb recording has a teleprompter option. So to use the teleprompter, you have to have a script saved into Dubb first. So you can access that in two ways. So from Dubb, inside here, off to the left, under Assets, is Scripts. So you can click right in here, hit the blue plus button to start a new script, give it a title, copy and paste it in here, write it, whatever you did, save and close. And then once it's in there, then you have access to it right up here at the top. So you select up here in the area up here. You can go right to scripting right here where I just was. You can go right there if you hit create new script. Or you can drag in here and scroll just to find the script you want. Or you can type in here the title of the script, and then it pops down. Now, for the teleprompter, physically, I'd say about arm's distance away is pretty good for an eye line. Let the words flow up into your eye line at the top. I would give it a couple of read-throughs, practice it. That way the words don't surprise you. And if some of the words it doesn't feel right, like it was written, but then when you say it doesn't feel right, what you can do is click the edit button right here, make any changes you want, and then click save, and you're good. This is going to be the speed of the teleprompter. This is going to be the play button, test the speed. This is going to be to back the text off. This is going to be to zoom it in. So if I was going to do this, I'll hold up my hook here. Here we go. I'm going to hit record. I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown, and here we are. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button right down here, stop the recording, stop the teleprompter, click it again to resume. If I want to delete the video, it's the red X. If I tap that, you have a message here. Are you sure you want to do this? Which is a good message to have. And then if you want to save this into the Dubb platform, it's the check mark, which is going to save it into Dubb. So to close the teleprompter, tap this little button right here, and it closes. So this is one of the most straightforward ways you can communicate right from your webcam. Messaging here with the hook, virtual background, combo of both. So I'm going to save this into Dubb. So I'm going to select the check mark here, and it's going to save it into the Dubb platform. And whenever you save a video into Dubb, it's going to take us to the video edit page inside of the platform. So when you're inside here, you have a number of options. So I'm just going to select a different video. Here we go, just because that one's still transcoding. So when you're in here, you can change the title up here at the top internally. Change it to whatever you'd like to. Make sure you hit the check mark. You have the ability to go over here to the right and preview what this video looks like on that preset landing page. So if I click this button all the way to the right, it opens up a new tab, and I get to see, all right, great. There's my buttons, there's my videos, there's my AI assistant, everything looks good. And then when you come back over here, you have the ability with this drop down right here to change it to a different preset background if you want to, as long as you already have the preset landing pages created. So notice how there's a check right here. It says Rob's preset. That's my default preset. So whenever I record a video, that will always be the background that I have with those buttons, those videos, everything there. If I want to change it to a different preset background, just select the one that you want. Every Dubb video also has a QR code that you can access right here. So if you're in real estate and you're doing an open house, have that QR code on the counter. People can scan it. It says, hey, listen, thanks for coming to the open house. If you want to see similar properties, all you have to do is click below. And if you're not in real estate and you're out at an event, if you have like a booth, set up the placard with a nice video that's already created. If you're just walking around the event, meeting people, pre-record a video that says, hey, it was great meeting at the event. If you want to keep in touch, click below. You pre-record that. And that way, when people scan it when you're there, that video will show up. You also can use QR codes on physical mail marketing. And you can do a fun video where you're like in a mail stack and you kind of pull it across like this, like, hey, thanks for pulling me off the door, or something fun like that you can do. Every Dubb video that you record in here has an MP4 version that you can download. So when you save it in here, if you click MP4, it'll download it. And then with social media, a lot of the platforms like the raw video upload. So get the MP4, go to the different platforms and upload it. You also have the ability to upload this directly to YouTube if you want to do that, if you have a YouTube channel. And below here, you have your analytics. So right here is a digital AI coach called Kyra. So if you want feedback on your videos when you record them, just click generate and it'll give you delivery analysis and it will give you feedback on the visuals and the content itself. And over here to the right under activity, you're going to be able to drill down on the information that you want. CTA clicks, emails, are people watching the video? If they are, what's the watch percentage? All of this will help you with the follow. You also have a details tab, and this details tab is going to remind you what you have on your preset landing page. Hey, these are the buttons below your video. This is your AI assistant that's on the page. These are your playlist videos that are there. And if you want to change or add any of this, you can right here. And if you already sent this video to someone and you forgot to add a button or change something, you still can do that here, and it will retroactively change on the other side. You also have an editing tab. So any video you save into Dubb, you can edit. So you can hit the play button. Hi, this is Rob. You can drag your timeline. Let's just say I want to cut something out. I'm going to go to my first cut point. Let's say it's right there. Select the scissor icon. That's going to split the clip in two. Play it or drag it to the second cut point. Scissors. And now you have 3 pieces. And whatever's highlighted in orange is going to be the one you're going to get rid of. So hit the trash can right up here, deletes it. And if you want to bring it back, just don't hit save. Hit undo, 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 and you're right back to where you started. You also have a design tab. So like I was mentioning in the beginning, when you hit record, the first 3 seconds is going to repeat as your animated preview. But if you want to change it, you can slide this to a different part of the video that you like visually better if you want to do that. You also could upload your own thumbnail as well. All right, so we recorded a video. We have it on a nice preset landing page. Now we just want to do a simple send. So if we want to send it, you're going to open up an email, open up a compose. And best practice here is you always want to have the word video in the subject line. It's the first thing someone sees. It is so rare to see that in a subject line on an email. Definitely have that there. Then have the hook that we talked about, because you want to have the hook mirrored kind of in the subject line and down there in the animated preview, because they got to get there first. And then add a little bit of text there. And then you can add the video in a couple ways. So the first way is inside the video platform right here, the big blue share and send button. When you select this here, put the email again in to get that tracking, add a little personalization text on top. If you would like to add that, you don't have to. Click copy for email, and then come over here, and it's a copy and paste. And see how it has that little banner that you can type at the top. Now, another way to add it in is with a shortcut. So there's a little Dubb symbol right in here in Gmail down at the bottom. And in Outlook 365, that little Dubb symbol's off to the right in add-ins. The reason that's there is because we have the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder that we're going to look at in a second up here at the top in the browser. And when that's logged in, this little shortcut button is going to show up. So when I select this here, I could record a video right from inside my email, or I can scroll in my video library that I'm doing right down here to the bottom right and find what I'm looking for. So if this was the video that I want, just click in here, hit advanced options, put the email in, add a little personalization text like we just did, and then just click insert video. And it pops it in just like that. So you got 2 ways you can add it in. Now, as far as a screen recording style that we looked at in the beginning, right here, the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder, any website you want to be on top of, here's how you would do this. And we're going to use LinkedIn as an example. And again, this could be any website. So let's just say I want to reach out to Ruben here. I'm going to open up the Dubb Chrome extension after Googling it, and it's a 3-step process to pin it up here in the browser. And when you select it here, it's going to open up and put me on the screen like this. So when you first use this, no matter what website you're on, you want to think about size, placement, and shape of your webcam. Size-wise, you can pull it right here on the side to make it any custom size you want here. I wouldn't go too big because obviously you're going to cover a lot of stuff. maybe about in here. Then choose your shape. So whatever website you're on, try to match the aesthetic a little bit, kind of matches it. I'm going to go circle, Ruben's in a circle. And then think about an interesting spot to put yourself. I'm going to go right next to him, tap right on his bubble if I want to. And then functionality inside here, you can zoom yourself in for a tighter frame. You can back yourself up. You can physically move yourself around for a better spot inside the bubble here. You can jump to full screen when you want to make a point about something, go back to the page. You also over here can turn your camera off. So if you want to do an audio walkthrough of a website that you're sharing, you can do that. You also can use your headshot if you want to use that. Now, if you are live, you have the ability to put a virtual background behind you right inside here, which is pretty neat. You also have the annotation tool right over here that you can use to point things out. And you have a teleprompter option. This one's a little bit different than the one you just saw. This one I can physically move wherever I want to. I can manipulate the sides like this. And to find the script, same thing as before. Either type the title or grab the one that you want. And then you can control the speed between 1 and 10. Right down here, play button to test it, back the text off, or zoom it in. And I'm going to put this up towards the camera, up here at the top. And to use this, just as a best practice here, because the Dubb Chrome extension is browser-based, I wouldn't go full screen if you want to use the teleprompter, because if you do, it's going to hide it if you go full screen, and you won't be able to tap on it to be able to physically use it. So it'll be hidden. So you want to leave a little bit of a gap. So when you hit record, you can physically tap this forward and you're able to use it. You also have orientations over here to record. So if I click camera all the way to the right, it's going to open up like a webcam. If I go tab, it's going to be a nice clean cut of the page that I'm on. It won't show any of the tab mess I have at the top. And if I go screen, it's going to get my entire computer screen. So if I want to jump around from different tab to tab, it will follow me. In this example here, I'm just going to use tab. Now I'm going to bring in my whiteboard again. I want my hook in here. So I'm going to go over to the right. I'm going to click start recording. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. Click share. And now I'm going to get a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And here we go. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I wanted to send you this quick video here because I did not know that you were an author. And I got to read your book, click record, because I love click and record. So I did my whole hook thing, my 3-second animated preview, right? And then I jumped to full screen. You don't have to jump to full screen, but when you do these walkthroughs, it's nice to jump to full screen when you really want to be able to hammer home a point. So you can do that by hovering over your webcam and double clicking with your mouse. Double click the screen to go back. You can click the little button here, jumps you to full. Click here to go back. Or you can click on the remote panel down at the bottom, expand webcam, go here. You also can physically scroll around and be very free-flowing if you want to, if that's more your style. You also can be a little more regimented. You can hit the pause button, stop the recording, take a break and say, all right, where am I going next? And then click resume. You also have the annotations right over here to the left that we mentioned before. You can do arrows, you can do underlining, you can do circles, you can do text on screen if you want to. You can put things in numerical order of importance. And all of these annotations that you're going to use are going to stay sticky where they are. So you can continue down and they're not going to follow you. So if you're looking to reach out on LinkedIn, if you want to share any website and walk your way through something with someone, the Chrome extension is a great way to do it. All right, I'm going to hit the check mark, and we're going to, again, the check mark is going to save this video inside the Dubb platform. And it's going to take us to the video edit page where we were before. Now, if we want to share this video that we just recorded with Ruben, how would we share it on LinkedIn? You want to be a first connection with them first. You want to connect, and once you are, then click message. It will open up here, and you'll notice the little Dubb button again that we saw before in the emails. That's our shortcut because we have an integration with LinkedIn. Select that button, and then you're able to scroll through whatever video you want to send. So there it is right there. And all you have to do is click insert video, and then you can highlight the text and change it to whatever you want to. Click send, and then Ruben's going to see that nice animated preview, which stands out way better than any kind of other text-based messages that they would see. Now, the next screen recorder we're going to look at is the Dubb desktop app. So you're going to Google Dubb desktop app, download it from Mac or PC. If you have a Mac, it'll be up here at the top. A PC, it'll be at the bottom. And you can see there's different functions here. So just click View Quick Menu. That will pop it up here. And when it's popped up here, we're going to look at Record Screen because that's what we just did with the Chrome extension so we can see the difference in similarities. Similarities, webcam, all the same stuff you just saw. The annotation tool can do all the stuff we just did. The only difference here is when you use the annotations with the desktop app, they're not going to stay sticky. They're going to follow you. So use them, delete them, and then you can move on. As far as the teleprompter, similarity where you can move this thing around anywhere you want to. Different in the fact that when you find a script, let's just grab this one right here. The first option you're going to have is auto track, which is voice recognition. So when I hit record, it's going to go at my speed, which is kind of cool. If you don't like that though, and you like it just having a scroll speed, like we saw in the 2 examples prior to this, click that there, it closes it. And now you can see that I have the ability to adjust the speed up or down. So you have that as an option. Auto track or auto scroll. Now, as far as recording, this is where another big difference is. So down here on the control panel, there's a red slash through this square right here. What that means is if I hit record, it's going to get my entire computer screen. If I click the red slash to get rid of it, now I have a drop down of border choices. So it's on 16:9 right now. So anything within the blue area here, the blue lines, is going to be recorded. And it's in the proper format for YouTube, landscape like this. You also can do portrait. So if you want to do a social media video right from your desktop, just put this on top of whatever you want it on top of, and it's in the proper format. You also have the ability to do custom, which is right here, which means you can crop around anything you want to crop around. So you can get really specific in terms of what you want someone to see. And again, it could be on top of a website, video, Canvas slide, document, whatever you want. It's not beholden to the browser. It's free from the browser. It can be on top of anything. Now, as far as the recording goes, I'm going to tap record. I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown. And here we go. I am recording now. I can pause and resume. Now the check mark here. So the last 2 examples, when you hit the check mark, it saves it into Dubb. That's not the case with the desktop app. When you select the check mark here, it's going to open up a preview window and you just recorded a clip. So the desktop app is a clip recorder, whereas the Chrome extension was one video you pause and resume and save. With clip recording, we're going to record a bunch of clips, merge them together into one video, and then we upload it into Dubb. The cool thing about clip recording is it gives you the ability to drag and drop videos from your computer and make them part of the story. So if you have the MP4 file, just drop it in. Now, what I recorded here was a screen recording. So what if I want to keep recording? I want to do another style like this, but I want to show a different part of the page that I was on or a different tab. Minimize the preview window. I'm going to jump over here just to say I want to show this, right? I'm going to grab my preview window again. And then down to the bottom left, there's 3 creative icons that you can click on for different kinds of recording. I'm going to select the one all the way to the left that says record screen video. I'm going to select that there. It's going to bring me right back to where I was. And, now I'll make the adjustments. Maybe I want to crop this a little different. You have a lot of freedom here in terms of what you can really do. So I'm going to put myself right here. I'm going to hit record. And now I'm just recording another screen recording video in the same format that I just did to the one prior. I'm going to hit the check mark. And there is going to be the second video second clip that I've recorded. And I can physically move these clips in any order that I would like. I do not have to record chronologically. I also can tap the 3-dot menu and download or delete each individual clip. Now, we also have as an option down here at the bottom left, a webcam recording option. So I can select that icon, and now it's going to open up my webcam. And, maybe this is the style where I'm like, hey, welcome to this video. It's good to see everyone. Hey, maybe it's the end. Click below to book a time in my calendar. Maybe it's a moment where I just want to talk about something specifically. Click the check mark, and there is that clip. There you go. And then you can move this wherever you'd like to move it. And then the last option down to the bottom left is called Dubb Narrator. Dubb Narrator gives you the ability to play a pre-recorded video, put it inside of a bubble, and put it on top of anything that you want. So if I was going to say, talk about a website, I want to be on top of something talking about it. I could sit in front of my webcam with a teleprompter if I want to, and deliver what I want to say. Save that video into the Dubb video library. And then I would open up Dubb Narrator here because I already have a video recorded. And then it takes you inside here. So let's just pretend that this is the video that I want, this one. Now there's the pre-recorded version of me. So all you have to do is pull up whatever I want me to be on top of, hit record, and now the pre-recorded version of me is going to do the talking. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video. I can pause and resume. I can scroll myself around, whatever I would like to do. Now, when you have your clips and you're ready to merge everything together into one video, you can go down to the bottom and either click upload, which will upload it. It'll merge everything together and upload it immediately. Or you can click the edit button to the bottom right, and it will merge the clips together like it would normally do before it uploads. But when you click edit, you have a full editor right here inside the desktop app before you even save it into Dubb. And this editor is very similar to the one you saw inside of the platform. You also can select this little smart cut button right here, which will get rid of the silences in your video, make it a tighter cut if you want it. And you have the ability to download the MP4 right here, and you can upload it into the Dubb platform. The only time you download this probably before is it was a bunch of clips and it was a longer video. I would download that before and then save it and then upload it into Dubb. Now, the last recording option that we're going to have here is going to be the Dubb mobile app. Now, the mobile app is similar to the desktop app because it's also a clip recorder. The cool thing about the phones is obviously it has, amazing cameras on it. And these are some options that you have right here. So let me share my screen and I'll show you what you can do with the Dubb mobile app. Okay, so here's the Dubb mobile app. We're in the home area here. I'm going to hit the blue camera icon button at the bottom to record. I'm going to tap it here. It's going to open up. And when it opens up, a couple things are going to happen, especially when you first use the app. It's going to be defaulted for 1 minute. I always slide mine over to 10 so I don't get cut off. I'm going to tap the circle, and now I'm recording. You can see the timer here and the timer here at the top. You can also pause this recording if you want to. So if I hit the pause button, turns into that, stops it, click it again, it resumes. To end the recording, tap the circle. And now you're going to see in 3, 2, 1, there's going to be a clip that's going to appear right here. That's the clip you just recorded. This clip has been automatically downloaded to your phone. So you have it in your photo video area. I'm going to tap the record again, just so we have a couple clips here. Here we go. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds. Tap it again. And there is the second clip that I've recorded. Now, these clips can be moved around. I can take my finger, hold one for a second, and slide it. So again, you don't have to record in order. And if I tap a clip individually, I can hit the trim, delete. I can hit the edit button. And if I hit the edit button, I can add royalty-free music, the music icon to the right. I can add it in here. I also can add text on the screen like you saw in the beginning, where I can add text and then move it around the screen like my hook. I also can do a voiceover over this clip or do a voiceover at the end. I can speed up the action of this clip if I want to. And I also can add in burned in subtitles right here, or I can do that at the end. Over here to the right, what do these do over here? So if you tap the tooltip at the top, it's going to give you the description of what everything is. And then you can tap it again to close it. If I want to have a countdown timer for my videos, click this right here. And then you select 3 or 10. I always go 3 because I feel that 3 is like the perfect amount of time to say 1, 2, 3, and I'm ready to go. You also can do video stabilization. So if you're doing a walk and talk and it's a little just too bouncy, you can select this right here, do low, medium, or high, and it pretty much will take it from this to more like this, like a gimbal movement if you were filming. And if you want to use a teleprompter, this one right here. So just same thing, click create new script at the top, put in the title, or just start scrolling for the script that you want. And then once you find the script, here it is. This is the speed between 1 and 10. You can adjust the speed. You can hit the play button to see if you like that speed that it's currently at. You also can edit the script by clicking the pencil icon, make any changes, and save it. Now, if your eyes are not staying at the top and they're searching for the words or moving down, either increase the speed or move everything up here with the guardrail like this. So now your eyes will stay at the top. They're not looking for the words. If you want to record landscape, just turn your phone and the script will adjust just like that. Now, you also have the option, if you have an iPhone, to do auto track. So if you select the gear icon to the left and select auto track, hit record, now it's going to be voice recognition like this. Cold calls are dead? Cute, real cute. But so is ignoring your CRM reminders. So see how it kind of went at my pace? So you have that option right there. So you can click the gear icon. It's either auto track or auto scroll. And then to close the teleprompter, tap the X to the top right and it'll close. Now, if you recorded a video outside of the Dubb mobile app and you want to make it part of the story here, you have it on your phone, go to the folder button here. It will take you to your photo video area, select the video you want, and say, do you want to add it to clips? Yes. And it drops it right down in here. If you want to physically record your screen, this button here. If you want to use filters, this button here. So this is kind of cool. You got skin smoothing, you got black and white, you have different color gradations that you can do. I always thought this one was funny. This one right here. You have to line it up. That's kind of funny. So you have all these different options right here that you can use. And then you have picture in picture, which I talked about and showed in the beginning. So this one right here, if I use this and I hit record, I'm able to show what's in front of me and I can physically be on the screen at the same time. Zoom myself in, back it up, zoom into the background. Obviously awesome for property walkthroughs and real estate. But again, like the examples I gave in the beginning, it could be any industry. Whenever you want to show what's in front of you, you have the ability to do that and be on the screen. The last one down here is virtual background. So same thing as the webcam that we showed in the beginning. So if you just screenshot on your phone, properties if you're in real estate, websites, backgrounds, profiles, actions, whatever it is, screenshot it, click this button here, and it will put behind you the image that you're able to do. And then when you're done and you're ready to merge all these, oh, did I freeze?
Yeah.
Man, when did I freeze? A while ago? Oh, geez. Oh,
yeah.
man. Okay.
Reshare.
Ugh, everybody. So did everybody visually understand what I was saying? Okay, got it. Oh, man. See, this is why you have to have a good imagination. All right, here we go. All right. That was fun. Let's see. So you guys missed all that. Okay. All right. Am I still frozen? Okay. Apparently I'm still frozen. Do you guys see those clips right there? Ina, can you see that?
The clips. Yeah, I see the clips.
All right. For some reason, I'm frozen. All right. Anyway, all these clips we're going to merge together into one video like we did with the desktop app. Sorry, it froze. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so once you merge all that together, you're going to save it. Now, from the mobile app, you do have an option here, okay? So you have your videos right in here. So if you want to share them, tap one like this, and then you can click the share video button right there. Copy for email, which is copy to clipboard, paste. Copy for SMS, copy, paste. Or you can click the icons at the top. The square icon is for email. The paper airplane icon is for SMS. So, oh man, I'm so disappointed. That was some good stuff right there. Okay, so as far as CRMs go, if you have a CRM that you really love, like you have a Salesforce or a Go High Level, or you have a Follow-Up Boss or anything like that, you have the ability with Dubb, when you have your videos in here, if you click share and send, there's a little drop down right here where we have a lot of different CRMs and third-party senders that we have integrations with. So if you have your workflows and you really love them, you can drop all the videos in here and just use your workflows. If you don't have a CRM or you're looking to just lower your tech stack, you can upload your contacts with with the CSV file into Dubb. You can do contacts, deals, tasks, campaigns, email, SMS, bulk sends. You even do drip sequences with automation that we have with our Pro Plus plan. We also have within Auto here, our AI guide that I mentioned in the beginning, the ability to do writing as well. There's a little profile icon that's right here, which is pretty neat. See, it says basic and sales. Let's pretend I'm in real estate for a second, and I want to write some email copy or a script to a certain part of my audience. You can set up different profiles of different parts of your audience. So like we did before with the preset landing pages, have different profiles for different parts of your audience. So if I click create profile and I'm in real estate, I'm going to create a seller profile by answering these questions, and I'm going to create a buyer profile. So the AI will remember these facts about my audience. So I just select the one that I want to use. I go down here and tell the AI what I want. I'll say, hey, write a video script for this. And then the AI will ask you, hey, do you want to save this into Dubb? I do. And then you can use it as a teleprompter. So you have some really cool writing options with the AI right in here. Now, we also added this recently. So if you go up here to the top, click the red camera icon like we did before. See where it says prompt over here? Create video from AI prompt. We just added this. This is pretty neat. So this gives you the ability to use AI videos in a different capacity before you see the human video, which is you. So if you go over the tooltips here, it kind of explains the steps, but you can choose your video type. See how it says intro hook video?
Are you ready to solve your biggest problem right now?
So there are different AI videos that you can generate in here. So one's an intro, greeting. One is a user-generated example. See how the visuals are different? And then you can go commercial. You can do outro hook. There's all kinds of choices you have in here. Then you just come down here. You choose the AI profile that you want. Remember we talked about you want to choose your audience, right? Because if I'm in here and I'm in recruitment, I'm doing this AI video for the candidates and not the employees, then I can do this. I mean, not the employers. I can choose what I want and it will remember everything. Then drop your prompt in here, choose landscape or portrait, choose the duration, 4 to 12 seconds. And you'll notice when you choose the type up here, it's going to give you the choice. Like if I go intro hook, it's going to make it 4 seconds because that's what it would be. But if I go commercial, let's say, it's going to jump it to 12 seconds as far as that. So I'm going to put in just a real simple prompt. You can be as detailed as you want in here. When you go over the tooltip, if you have a specific vision, give all those notes. I'm just going to put a simple one in. A shark swims. I always do sharks. Swims up to the camera. Let's see. It says, welcome to the training. This is what I've done before, but just as an example, and then click generate concepts. And when you're doing this as a reminder, you can't upload your own face, you can't do any celebrities, you can't do any historical figures, any of that. So when I click generate, it's going to give me 3 concepts that I can do. The first one's the closest one to like kind of what I want. It's just fleshed out more. And then the other 2 are a little more creative in terms of little different angles on what I want. And once I have the 3 concepts, I can select one or I can select all 3, and it will give me different fleshed out examples of what those are. Now, when you select the ones that you want and you say, yes, I want to do that, it's going to deliver them by email. So you'll get an email. So here's the concepts here. You can select all 3 if you want to, and all 3 of them will show up in your video library. I'm going to hit 1 here as an example. If you want to go back and edit the prompt, you can. And then if not, just click generate video. And when it does, it gives you the option to generate another one while you're waiting, or you can go back to the dashboard while you're waiting. And when you get that email, it's going to have an email that says, hey, your video is ready. And then you're also down here in your video library, it's just going to show up. So here's a shark one I did right here. So it'll pop in like this. And when you click it here, just open it up in a new window and just hit play like this.
Welcome to the live training.
And then if you have a playlist of videos, your authentic video will play right after it, or you could have that at the end. So all those different options we have, and we just the team just created that, and we have it rolled out now. So give it a shot. Create some videos. Send it over to feedback@dubb.com if you want us to check it out. We always like checking out the creatives. And if you need more help with the training, so right over here to the right in the dashboard here, right here, this second link, if you click this here, it goes to our Dubb training library where you can learn all kinds of stuff with Dubb Academy. We also have our YouTube channel that we'll put the link in the chat for, where we have all of our live trainings go to Dubb support on YouTube, and all of that lives right there. So you have that ability to have that. We also have referrals. So if you click referrals here to the left and you click apply now, it's going to create a little referral link for you to share. And we do a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb through that referral link. And it doesn't sunset, it doesn't go away unless, we stop getting paid. So invite people into live training. If you're on a paid plan with Dubb and you get, 4, 5, 6 people, next thing you know, you got a free account. So it's something that we really, really highly encourage if you want to be able to do that. We also have, if we have the links to the webinars, if we can add those in there, if we can, the links would be every Tuesday, we have founder coaching. So with Ruben and Darius, the founders of Dubb, that's every Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. PST. And they have their own curriculum, their own setup. They have a little form you can fill out about your business. You can check that out if you're part of Pro Plus. On Wednesdays, we have our real estate workshop that we do webinar. Darius hosts that. That's strictly real estate related. And then on Thursdays, we have at 11:30 a.m. PST, which is today, our partner stuff that we do. So partner strategies, all that stuff. It's all every Thursday. So that's kind of the TV webinar lineup for the week. Okay, so let me jump over here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Yuri, my mascot from 4 years ago is also Otto, the animated parrot. Very cool. Yuri, you can share with us if you want. That's always cool to check out. Love that kind of stuff. All right, let's see what kind of questions we have in here. Ina, did we answer them going through the chat, or where are we kind of at with that? Let's see. And everybody, Ina's from our team. She's amazing. She knows everything about Dubb, and she's awesome. She makes everything run right.
Hey guys.
What's up, Ina? Let's see. What do we have? Anything new in there, or did you kind of get through the Q&A?
Yeah, I see here. David has a question. Can we send for 100 emails or 10,000? It's gonna depend on the sender. Like if it is a free Gmail, a free Gmail one that you connect in to Dubb that allows you to send 100 emails per day. And if you go with if you have the Google Workspace, I think that increases to 300. But if you need to do like bulk send like 10,000 emails, we need to get a connection from either SendGrid or Amazon AWS. You get to choose which sender you want to connect.
David, does that work for you? You can unmute if you'd like to. Can you hear us okay? Or you can give us a thumbs up in the chat if you'd like to. Looks like can't unmute for some reason. But David, let us know if that works. If you want to throw a thumbs up in the chat.
I think I missed Justin's question here. Do you have the ability to upload a large group of emails to send a video to all of them at once? You get to import your contacts. I think for Pro that's 5,000 contacts. For Pro Plus it's 10,000 contacts. And yeah, you get to import the contacts. We just need to have the CSV file of the contact list, and basically we just need to have like the columns for first name, last name, email address, and mobile phone if you're gonna do bulk SMS sending as well. And you'll be able to send the email video if you want. However, it's not really all at once, but it gets to be sent. Like you can set it up like 25 emails per minute. So yeah, that would be the cadence. So I think for 10,000, it's gonna be finished within the day. So yeah, hope that's out.
That help, Justin? Hopefully you can hear that okay. Looks like for some reason I'm muting, but okay. And then Ina, can we put the chat? Did we put the link into Dubb support on YouTube? If we can throw that on there.
Yeah, let me just
Because that's because everybody today, unfortunately, you get a chance to see the good part of the mobile app. You can go to the training yesterday that's on YouTube and watch that exact part. So mobile app's one of my favorite. I'm so bummed out that it froze. Anyway, all right. Jai, I saw your hands up. What's up, Jai? Hi.
Thank you, Ina.
Yeah.
Definitely. It won't happen again, I promise. And I don't know why I don't get the reset link, but I had this one other thing because I like everything on my desk now. Now to have that email, so that'll be my new login. And
Yeah.
that'll always be my new login. Okay. That is so long, I don't even remember what it is half the time. That's the problem. I don't remember it. It's just on my website, so people click and they just email and it goes to my desk. That's the problem. That's a huge problem. But okay. All right. I thank you again and again and again and again. And I have the training link for Dubb partners because I missed a couple. So yeah, probably show over all the weeks that I missed.
Oh man, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, you show over right now.
I'll be here all day doing it. That's cool. All right, let's see. All right, I see Carl, you have your hand up. Let me come over to you, and then Diana, we're gonna jump to your question in a second. Carl, go ahead. What do you got?
Hey, Rob, I just needed someone to contact me because I wanted to sign up and nobody got back to me the other day.
Oh man, we need to call Carl and get him going here. Do you have his information? Do you have his email and everything?
I think I was trying to find an account.
I can tell you my number because I can sign up.
Yeah, sure.
You want
Give us
the
a
number?
phone number. Do you want it now or maybe
I'll
put it
give
in
it
the
to you
chat?
right now. It's nothing.
Hey, listen, hey, we're streaming to the world, Carl. Do you want to put your number out there to the world? You know what I mean? It's your choice.
Good exposure, though.
Yeah, that's right. Call Carl. There we go.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Do you want it now? Or you want to call me, or do you have it?
I don't have the number.
Yeah, go ahead.
702-285-3399.
Okay, I'll get someone to call you, Carl.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Carl.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate it, bud.
Take care.
And then I saw Diana.
He's in Vegas, Rob. He's in Vegas with me.
Say it again. What's up?
I said he's in Vegas with me.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, Vegas buddies. There you go. Let's see, Diana. When I did a video yesterday and wanted to send an SMS message, the option to download a GIF was no longer there. I have a Galaxy S25 Ultra. Will that option come back? Let's see, Diana. Let's see, where are you in here? Hey, Diana.
Hey, how are you?
Good to have you in here. I'm gonna check mine right now too. Make sure I still have this. Let's see. Download GIF, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have mine.
I know I had it before.
Yeah, it should be there. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, it should be in the three-dot menu from the mobile app.
That's where you're
just not.
Let's see.
Because didn't it used to be like, if I pull it up, like where it says share, like on the mobile app, is it under the share video?
It's right here. Ready? I'll show you. So if you go, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Mobile app. Okay. So pick the video here. See the 3 dots below the bottom right next to the pencil icon? The 3 dots right below the video to the right.
I see it.
Click that.
Okay, I missed it yesterday.
Yeah, download GIF right there. Yep.
Yep.
Sweet. All
Okay,
right, it's good to know the
perfect.
buttons there. So I was getting worried.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Let's see. Anybody have anything else before we go? We're almost a little bit past the hour. Anything on anybody's mind? Closing thoughts before we ship off for the day? Anybody?
Hey, Rob, I know I asked you this question before, man, but I'm gonna ask you again because I forgot. But when I on that, if I there's no way I get tracking on the text, right?
Tracking on text.
You know what I mean? When I send a video through text, can I put the person's number down here, like down here where it says copy for SMS? Okay. Oh wait a minute. Yeah. How do you customize that?
Oh, you mean like the
you got a clock for video. For email, now you can customize it with the text. But if I customize it there with the personal text, and I go to, and I hit copy for SMS, would that still be there?
Oh, you mean would it just default and go to you're sending a message or whatever? You know, if he's typing it in, it will show, right? If you do the SMS, or say this video, or do you have to actually move the text out of the actual text? Let me see. Let's see. You're saying if you type like the title of it, Jai? Like the title of the video?
Say I want to say, hey Rob, check this out, right?
Right.
You know, and then I put I have your email address, and I can see if you watch it. Well, I know you watch it because you know what I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pretty much like here, let me do this. I'll show you. Let me put this in. Ready? I'll share my screen. Hold on.
I know I saw Kanye and he did it, and he just don't know how he did it.
Yeah, let me just show this here. Hold on, let me pull up Ruben here. Okay, let me just show you this. Let me share my screen. So, okay, can you see it, Jai?
Yeah, I see it.
So you should be able to click in here. See how I'm clicked in, and I can change it in here.
No, that I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about in the video, the little top bar on there is when you customize it.
Oh, you mean the bar, like above the video?
Yeah,
Hey, Rob, whatever.
Yeah, it has everything. It's personalized the text.
Yeah, if you recorded it, well, if it's in the video, well, let me think. Because that's like an email part of it.
Yeah,
so,
that's
what I thought.
Yeah,
but I saw kind of do it though. He did it.
Yeah, that's an email function because I don't think that's an option here.
I didn't think so either, but I mean, I just don't know how he did it.
Either it's the email, it's the video header that you're referring to, or the title.
Yeah.
Title, because the title can actually show up in the video landing page, not really
the bar.
Video header.
Yeah, because like I sent it. Like you can see the title of the video. You could just change the title of the video, and that should show. But I don't the bar. No, you can't do the bar unless. Yeah, no, you can't do the bar. No bar.
Is it the bar?
No bar. No.
Got it.
Bar's
Got
closed.
Bar's closed. You stood there.
Bar's closed.
Bar's closed.
That's
Bar's
it.
closed.
Yep. That's it. Can't go home, but you can't stay here. Okay.
No shots.
Yeah,
no
that's right.
shots now.
That's right.
Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Ian. Thanks, everybody. We're out of here for the day. We will see you all tomorrow. Ian, everybody, Jai, everyone, thanks for coming in. We'll
Get the horns. Get the horns.
Oh, you mean the I can do lasers, I think. No, I can't even do lasers. I gotta fix my thing going on. I don't know what's going on.
It's not working.
No, I know. I'm laserless today.
All
At
right,
least
Rob.
Ian's got the heart.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
See you, everybody. Bye.
Recording stopped.